The internet can totally see you now. Hi there. It's more Prey, everybody. Hello. We're doing more Prey. The first part of Prey is not live yet, but I'll explain what's going on. uh Hey, HVeer. Welcome to more Prey. Uh Third mission says Embiggen. Lash Lightning says, can the internet totally see us now? Maybe. Uh, ah. Flashlight. Oh, nope. Stop. uh, okay, the stream just came up. It has been 1 minute and 15 seconds. So, hold on. I'm still talking to Colburn, about the website changes he has made. Uh, Hang on. Let me just message him and let him know. Okay, so Colburn and I are measuring the response time between my streaming software, YouTube, and the website. So um, basically, what Colburn has done is Colburn has tried some implementation where the website will detect if I have gone live and it will automatically refresh when I do. That part does not seem to be working. However, the other part of it that he was working on, the other part of it he was working on where he improved the response time between when I go live and when it showed up. That part seems to have worked. It showed up for me in a little over a minute after I went live, and I didn't have to refresh. So some people might have to refresh, others might not. We're still working out the kinks in that, but for now we have improved the response time, and that seems to be about the best we can hope for. So let me post about this on Twitter and something awful, and I will show you something fun. First things first. You people have disappointed me. let me show you something first thing, okay? Look at this. I did a Twitter poll to way early this morning to decide what I wanted to stream, and both options got 15 votes. Damn it. Oh, damn it. But I defaulted to Prey because it's like I think what I'll do is I'll do Prey twice a week and then Darkest Dungeon once a week. Until Prey is finished, and then we'll go back to Darkest Dungeon. So that will be the plan, I think, is when I'm doing like a story-based game, I'll do that on Monday and Wednesday, and then do Darkest Dungeon on Friday. Because Darkest Dungeon, takes a lot longer. It's a longer game, so it's going to be going on longer, which means we have much, much more time to enjoy it. Okay, let me make that tweet now. Ahem. on Twitter, and something awful. I said, continuing from where we left off in Prey. We have entered the workshop labs in search of Dr. Calvino's workshop. Let's do some science, splatter some Gribblies, and learn how to fly. Which is what we're going to do on this stream of Prey. Honestly, you didn't miss much if you missed the last stream. You missed the beginning of the story, and then we explored the Talos 1 lobby for pretty much the entire rest of the stream. HVR has corrected the poll. He broke the tie. Is Prey Part 1 going to go up on YouTube later? It should be up on YouTube tonight. I'm sorry, I meant to publish it, but I just didn't have time to do that because it finished processing, but by then, like, the stream was going to be today, so it was like, you wouldn't have had time to watch it anyway. But yeah, you didn't miss much. I know, Gribblies is such a ubiquitous term. Gribblies can be used to describe many things. Here. So, I have some fun things to show you. At Colburn's recommendation, I've been talking a couple of... I've brought up a couple of times on the streams beforehand, in the past couple of weeks or so. I've brought up making a Discord, and people in the chat seem to be pretty reticent to it. Okay. I mentioned that I wouldn't want the chat to be only about me and only about my videos. So, let me open up Discord here. While this incredibly ominous main menu theme plays in the background. Oh, I'm not gonna link it yet. I'm just gonna show it off. Here. I'll show you what I've been working on. I made a Discord. It's called C. Jacobsville. So this Discord is where you can talk about whatever you want. But there's also video game channels and a channel for talking about my stuff. It's pretty small. It's not like a super expansive thing with a million channels and a lot of places to talk, but there is a voice chat channel and Baselet's typing something. Yeah, there it is. Padoru. There is a channel for Patreon subscribers. So if you donate $5 on Patreon, you get a special Patreon supporter tier that allows you to post in these channels and read them and stuff. So there you go. So there you go. I have a Discord now. At the end of this stream, I will put a link to it in the chat, an invite link. I'm going to make this public with Colburn on the website. I don't know, whenever Colburn figures that out, I guess. Probably sometime later this week. But at the end of the stream today, in about 2.5 hours or so, you will all get like an advanced link, and you can come hang out. Can I get into the Patreon channel as a PayPal donator? Yes, but you have to give me your you have to give me your Discord name in order to do that. So Patreon has this like automatic Discord integration where, hold on, I don't know if I can actually show you this. Yeah, here it is. So you might have noticed that there is a Patreon bot in the chat. Basically, when someone donates on Patreon, if they have the option to link their Discord to their Patreon account, and if you do that, Patreon bot will send you an invite to the server and give you the Patreon supporter role, which allows you to access these channels. Also, here are the rules. The rules are like they're really light. They're really simple. Like, don't post not safe for work stuff without tagging it. Don't insult or harass other people here. Don't bring in outside drama. It's really simple stuff, and then a list of the channels. So there you go. That's C. Jacobsville. At the end of the stream today, I will post a link to that in the chat for you to click on and join me. Now I can quit out of Discord. So that's fun. It'll be fun. I think. Like, I was hesitant about it, but I'm not hesitant about it anymore. I think it'll be a good time. So, let me capture Prey. Well, actually, I can't capture Prey because it's not running right now. I was just faking it. I was just faking the main menu music. The trouble with Prey is that it takes a while to start. So, there we go. Mind Blast says, good stuff. Let's go play the game where they gave the little critters hats. Yeah, I saw that! Someone posted a screenshot of that in the Prey thread on Something Awful. In the Mooncrash DLC, you can get a pet mimic that can wear a sombrero. And I have never wanted anything more in my life. Like, I was on the fence about buying the Mooncrash DLC, but now that I've seen a screenshot of a mimic with a sombrero, I don't want anything else. I only want the Prey Mooncrash DLC. That sounds fucking great. Alright, there you go. Now you can see the game. Alright, so, for those of you who were not here for the last stream, we began our journey into the world of Prey. We played for 3 hours and we made it through like 1.5 areas. We woke up, normal day, ready to start our new job at Talos 1, a space facility where we're gonna go and meet up with our brother and do some science at our new position, our new executive position on the space station, run by our prestigious family. We are Morgan Yu. Our brother, Alex Yu, introduced us to the world of Prey, prepared us for our journey, and then it turned out it was all a lie. We actually were on Talos 1 the entire time. We busted out of our containment, only to find that we had been turned into, basically, a slave for testing neuromods. Futuristic, science, eyeball, injector, screaming, terrifying technology that makes your brain work better in various ways. Customizable by the neuromod you stick into your eyeball. After we broke out of our containment, we found out from ourselves in a video log that Alex is hiding something from us, something very important. But Alex shut us down before we were able to find out what it was. And so now we are going to the local workshop labs on Talos 1, the space station floating up in space, fighting off an infection of Gribblies along the way who can pretend to be coffee cups, as we search for a way to override the lockdown and watch the rest of the video. We're playing as female Morgan. Hello there, Optical Jesus, Speedball, Maxwell, everybody who's joined us. Let's keep going with Prey. I really could have explained all that during the loading screen, I guess, because the loading screens are quite long. But it's okay, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Female Morgan is cooler anyway. In some ways. It's like I mentioned when we started the stream the first stream. I kind of like male Morgan's voice acting better for a specific purpose, but I think female Morgan has equally good voice acting overall. I think male Morgan is better at a sinister, foreboding kind of voice. Which means that male Morgan has a worse January, but a better other character we're going to meet. And I think female Morgan has a better January. Alright, so we actually are about to go directly into another loading screen. I gotta turn up the game's volume here. Hang on. Okay, that's fine. That should be fine. You can hear me hitting stuff with the wrench, right? I can hear myself. Male Morgan looks like Markiplier. You're actually right. Male Morgan really kind of does resemble like Asian Markiplier. It's really unfortunate. Unfortunately, we're going directly into another loading screen because I saved before we entered Dr. Calvino's workshop. So let's go to Dr. Calvino's workshop. Oh, it's hilarious. Hey there, the real Jimmy Ball game. That's a hell of a name. I like it. Welcome to Prey. You know, they're big fans of baseball and Prey. They got baseball gloves everywhere in this game world for some reason. Like you often find people with baseball gloves in their pockets, in their desks, just all over the place. Oh. I do like the glue gun. The glue gun is my favorite. So, as I mentioned on the last stream, there's stealth in this game. And you do sneak attacks to enemies if you attack them from behind and stuff. Now that we're going to be fighting corrupt operators and stuff, I'm going to be using the stun gun a lot more. Because the stun gun is good stuff. But only against robotics. It's not really good for anything else. Like I said though, it's good for stunning humans who have been taken over by Typhon, but you don't encounter many of those on your journey. And hey, look. My inventory is basically full. Thanks. Fuck, I'm just gonna blow 4 neuromods on increasing the size of my inventory again. I'm just gonna carry around the whole world in my pockets. It's fine. Normally I wouldn't do that, actually. If I were just playing this by myself, I actually would deal with the lower inventory space for a while longer. But, in the name of time and expediency, I'm just gonna upgrade my inventory size and stuff whenever I get the chance. Goodbye. Goodbye. Well. So, on the subject of reading books and stuff, we are going to do that. I am still going to read books and emails and all that stuff whenever I come across them. But certain books show up a whole bunch of times, and eventually I'm going to start forgetting what I have and haven't read, so I think we're going to space that out just a little bit more. Because I don't want to read all the books in the opening areas, and then encounter them again later, and then read them a second time because I forgot. So, we're going to give the books some space for now. You're my only hope. To Hope Ellis. That's pretty good. Good work, Nikki. Hey, I sent Larson to the demo theater to see if he can sneak a bottle of old Sardar. Join us. Let's see. Hope. Just a heads up that the Artax propulsion system demo will have to be delayed. We're still working on a slight calibration issue in the machine shop, but it's nothing to worry about. Franklin. Propulsion system, you say? Sounds good to me. Oh, darn it. I don't have the code to Dr. Thorstein's office. If only I had some kind of gun that could fire glue balls that let me climb up walls and stuff so that I could get up there. It's too bad I don't have that. Boy, that would be really handy if I had something like that. Oh, what? What do you know? I made it up here. Part 1 will be up tonight. It was supposed to be up earlier today, but you wouldn't have had time to watch it anyway with when it finished processing. Oh, Thorstein's coming over here. He's thirsty for me. I'm not doing funny voices for the characters. I won't do it. You can't make me. Come on. Come on. Turn around. Go away. No? He doesn't want to, I guess. He just... Oh, there he goes. I hope he doesn't come out here. Ah! Turn around so I can shotgun you. Look at him looking under that desk. Shotgun. Shotgun's pretty good.
I think that's the director of the lab. I have the sense he admired you. Unfortunate.
That is unfortunate, considering he became as Gribbly. Become as Gribbly. Let's see. Whoa, there's neuromods in here. Nice. So this is interesting how the game like doles out neuromods. Sometimes you'll just find them in random places. I don't know why, but they're just in random places for you to pick up and find, which is cool. I mean, it's fine to put them in this unassuming briefcase. Sure. ES plus XE. Espaniel and Xenium. Aha! 54. Does anybody see ES? Oh, there it is. 99. So it's 9954. Okay. I would have just remembered that if I were him. I wouldn't have written that down, because that seems like the kind of thing where writing it down can only be a bad thing, because it allows people to figure out the combination. Like, you really might as well have just written down the combination there. But oh well. It's fine. There's a TranStar billboard. What do we got in here? What's this? Dr. Thorstein, I just wanted to write you personally and thank you for the new Reployer. I know some people have been on waiting lists to get one of these, and it was a pleasant surprise to find a new one in my office this morning. It is this feeling of gratitude that makes it awkward for me to trouble you further. However, if you could spare one of your engineers for a bit, it would be great if they could swing by and show me exactly what it does. Thanks, Dr. Dio Igwe. So, this is a... wonder if there's one in this room. No, there isn't. So, be on the lookout while we're running around for Reployers. Basically, Reployers are a filler item that the developers created because they didn't want to just put boxes and crates and tables everywhere. One thing you'll notice as we're running around is that this game has a lot of set dressing in the form of physics objects like boxes and papers and cabinets and all this shit. But they needed a big filler item like these cases over here. So they made reployers, and they were trying for the longest time, the developers, to figure out what reployers were intended to do, and they couldn't come up with it. They couldn't come up with an explanation. So they were just like, fuck it. We'll just have people in universe wonder what they do. They reploy. That's what reployers do. They reploy. They ploy things again. Wanted to clear a Morgan request again. Morgan was down in hardware today, just standing there as if not sure where to go. And when I offered to help, Morgan asked me for more operator parts. I asked if the last ones we'd sent hadn't been sufficient, and I got a blank look. I mean no offense, but Morgan's requisitioned enough to repair any operator in the station 5 times over now, and we have other operators that need maintenance. Interesting. That's okay. I guess Morgan's looking for operator parts so that she can build January. Because remember, we saw that January is an operator in the video message. How about that? Space elevator, what you got for me? Ahem. Early United States dominance of the first operational space elevator, the White Stork Tower, has allowed them to control almost all orbital activities and commerce. Now the rest of the world is playing catch-up. The World Unison of Space industry, WUSI, has calculated that using the Stork facility to aid in construction of a second space elevator would result in construction costs that are 1/4 of the original. Understandably, U.S. officials have balked at the idea of helping competitors build a cheaper platform that could give them a competitive advantage. Stork representatives maintain that the sizable investment risks for the original platform justify the protection of this economic space. In the meantime, WUSI has aggressively moved to purchase ideal sites for future space elevators. Essentially, space-age squatting. Hey, Joe Public. Welcome to World Politics, featuring Gribblies. And what's this one? Dubbed the Reyes field theory, this discovery proved to be the jumping-off point for a string of scientific miracles TranStar began churning out less than a year later. Take, for example, the now ubiquitous operators, which take advantage of a localized levitation effect derived from the theory's gravitational outworkings. Indeed, from the matter-stripping field interactions inside the bowels of recyclers to the artificial gravity that keeps boots firmly planted on the Italian marble of the Talos One lobby, the impact of Dr. Reyes' theory is undeniable. You know, it's nice that they explain some of these things with science mumbo jumbo. Science mumbo jumbo is great. It's like, oh! Quick on the draw with that wrench. It's great that they come up with stuff to be like, all right, if the operators have to float and it's not just magical science stuff, how would they do it? And then they're like, this is how. And it's like, cool. Okay, well, we went up that way. Do I want to go up this way next? Or do I want to go forward? I don't know, we'll go forward. Oh, right. There's another operator here. I forgot about that. Oh, Mimic! That Mimic got away, and I did not see where it went. Which is not great. None of that is great. Yep. Figured. So if you use the stun gun on a Typhon, it'll freeze them, but not for very long. So it is still useful for, like, identifying mimics when you don't want to use glue. Oh, shit, there's a guy! Yeah, go! Go, dude, go! Yeah! What a hero! Oh. Hey, Clive Lawrence. You've just killed Thaddeus York. That's kinda rude of you. They added weapon malfunction animations for the survival mode. Interesting. That's kinda neat. That's actually something that I think this game could have used. Is like, the guns are fucking crazy in this game. Like, the shotgun and the pistol are the only real guns that you get, but they're like super duper good. Like, the combat in this game is interesting to a point, but after a certain point, it stops being all that entertaining, really. Like, I'll find ways to keep it exciting as we go, but it becomes a little samey after a while, and I think the game could have actually used something like weapon jamming to make the guns a little bit, you know, give them a little bit more depth. So it's good that they added that. And hey, look, there's a guy up here. How about that? Clive is a very, very scary phantom name. No, you're right. No, you're totally right. I agree. I mean, I wouldn't want to fight any phantom, but I especially wouldn't want to fight one named Clive. Okay. Perhaps I should go in the security booth and open the security locker then. Sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a sound plan to me. I also will download the map. I don't really use the map that often, actually, because the map, it's nice, but you actually don't really need it. Because the areas are so distinct that it's really easy to find your way around just by, like, remembering your surroundings. Like this, like it's pretty easy to find your way back here from the labs, because look at this area. As soon as you walk into this area, you know where you are. Turret. That's nice. I also love this game. This game is great. Take this. There's a phantom around here somewhere. Maybe we'll take the turret up here. That's too steep. I'm not going to be able to climb that with the turret. Maybe if I like. Come on, Morgan. Yeah. Good work, Morgan. Well done. Oh, hey, look, it's Nikki Tanner, the person from the email. The one that wanted to have a beer with Hope or whatever. Lots of food in these cabinets. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Well, that's fine. I'll just take my turret friend here and we'll fucking murk this guy. He won't even know what hit him. Check this out. Yeah, look at it go. And while he's busy attacking the turret, look at that. Oh! Okay, I guess there was a mimic in here too. And I didn't even notice. How about that? We're playing as female Morgan. So now that I've taken care of the immediate threat, in here. Maybe let's go and raid the kitchen a little bit more. I'll just stuff all this food in my pocket. That's fine. I can just carry all that around. Nothing wrong with that. I want a refrigerator mimic, like a really fat mimic. Like it's just like classified as like a big boned mimic. And it's like the same, except it's like way slower. Cooking with cauliflower. What do you got for me? Renowned for its versatility and lush aroma, cauliflower can be substituted in many traditional recipes to boost their nutrient payload without compromising on flavor. Faux mashed potatoes, pizza crust, caulifried rice pellets, and more. But if you're looking to maximize the health benefits of this dimpled delicacy, then steaming is your best bet. Go for the purple variety if you really want to add a blast of color to your plate. Cooking with cauliflower? I've never, I don't know if I've ever even tasted cauliflower. I don't know if that's a thing that I have ever had. I wonder if it's good. Has anybody here had cauliflower? Can you recommend cauliflower to me and the rest of the chat? Tell me about your experience with cauliflower. Is it good? Good. people are apparently freaking out because I don't know shit about cauliflower. Oh, here we go. Hell yeah. We got ourselves the neutralizer, the great equalizer, and I don't mean death. I mean the null wave transmitter, which makes it so that enemies can't shoot us with those psycho energy balls. The enemies can't shoot their balls at me anymore. If I throw one of these, we'll just put that on there. Lots of good recommendations for trying out cauliflower in the chat. That's good. I guess I'll have to. Thaddeus York. Hey, what do you know? Rest in peace. Thaddeus, please keep an eye on Franklin. The man spends far too much time on personal projects and recreational pursuits. We're all human here, I get it, but I'm worried he may try to use the propulsion system to access unauthorized areas. Oh, what's that? You mean you can use the propulsion system to access unauthorized areas? Well, I would never do something like that if I got a hold of it. Hey, this is Gus down in the cargo bay. I found something curious in an outbound container on my shift. I think it's a fabrication plan for an autonomous turret. It was stashed with a bunch of old capacitor cells slated for delivery to the Pythias facility. It might have been an accident, but I don't know. One of the officers put it in a safe in the life support security station. If you want it back, talk to them. I suppose I'll be on the lookout for that, because then I will be able to fabricate turrets and carry them around and have them shoot for me, so that I don't have to even do it. And hey, look, it's the code to Dr. Thorstein's office, but we don't need it because we've already been in there. Dr. Calvino isn't feeling well enough to present the latest looking glass tech to our visitors, so I'll be away from the labs for an extended period. I've left everything in working order while I'm out, but just in case, I'm sending you the key code to my office. Well, hey, apparently this Dr. Calvino guy who we're looking for was not feeling too good. We've already heard from Dr. Calvino, actually. He was getting interviewed by the shitty, terrible psychoanalyzer therapist on the last stream. He's having memory problems. Percussive maintenance. Hit with wrench until it works. They're following the Team Fortress 2 school of design, I suppose. What? The hell was that? Why did the lights just turn off in here? That was weird. and frightening. God. Mimic light. Yep. The light switch was a mimic. The mimic was powering the entire electric circuit for this room. Small scale testing. What do you got? To whomever gave dear Mr. Gluey McGlueface arms, aka First Shift, I bow to thee. At first I thought the jellied eel hat could not be topped. I stand corrected. Your triumphant creation of baseball glove hands cannot be equaled. Sincerely, the unworthy Second Shift. There's Gluey McGlueface over there in the corner. This is a reminder that if you need supplies from the machine shop, the supply closet's key code is 5476. Cool. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Alright. Glue adhesion test. Yeah! This is what we want. Yeah, that's a bunch of science stuff. Vitreophobic means it can't be placed on. What does that mean? What does vitreophobic mean? I was gonna say liquids, but I don't think that's what that means. Yeah, jellied eels is a reference to Dishonored, where in Dishonored they farm jellied eels, and so they are like a delicacy on. Where does Dishonored take place? What's the name of the island? I don't remember. Doesn't stick to glass. Oh yeah, it doesn't. That is what that means. Okay, cool. Hello, my name is Mr. Gluey McGlueface. Hello there, Gluey McGlueface. Why does Gluey McGlueface have like a protractor sticking out of his fucking head? Who killed Gluey McGlueface? How could you do this to him? He's such a sweet boy, that Gluey McGlueface. Gluey McGlueface has done no wrong. Ah! Oh! Fuck you! It was hiding under the desk? That's not fair! God, I hate that. Oh, God. I hate the idea of, like, walking by, like, my bed or a desk or something, and it's, like, fucking, like, Nosferatu's under there for some reason, and he's just like, ah, gotcha! That is the worst! That shit's the worst! What do we got? Apple fritters, omelets, cookies, stew, fish sticks. That all sounds tasty. Toilet paper mimic. I hear a phantom, but I don't think it's Clive Lawrence.
A lot of the station tech starts here. Lab equipment, special parts requests,
Oh, there he
prototypes.
is.
We should be able to fix your looking glass terminal from Dr. Calvino's workshop.
Cool. Sounds good. Oh. We'll see if it teleports up here. So mimics and phantoms can teleport between floors in a multi-level area. So you kind of got to be careful. They can do this thing where they like. Uh-oh, I'm so fucked. Hi, hello. They can do this thing where they like turn into goop for a split second like that. They turn into goop for a split second and then they're on the second floor. And there's no warning for them doing this. They just do it and then they're aggroed on you. So you have to be very careful. Because they can hear you through floors. Like, if you're on the first floor and they're on the second floor, they can hear you walking around down there. So you gotta be careful. The Samurai Goomba says, half the time I find a spider, it's because it has crawled onto me. That's horrifying. That's terrible. You have my sincerest sympathies. I see some goodies up there. Give me those goodies. Give me those coils. I'll put those in my pocket. Ballistics lab. That is here. Nice. This is apparently where they are testing the recycler charge. Hey, I blame Road Seuss. Damn right we're playing the best System Shock game. Mimics are weird. I like that the blob in the middle forms like a circle that's like a central nervous system kind of thing, where it's like this blob in the center is the mimic, and then the rest is just the legs it uses to move around. But like, it's weird to think about that because they're just goop. Like this is not a creature, it's just a collection of goop that is shaped like a creature. Like phantoms are creatures. Phantoms have like limbs and stuff because they used to be people, I think, or they're mimics that absorbed people or something. I guess we'll find that stuff out as we go. But yeah, like mimics are just goop. Material yields. It's nice that they were doing like actual science in here. That's kind of cool. Date of incident, October 21st, 2034. Lily Morris. Recycler charge went off with my foot in range. The organic material that was once a part of me is now neatly compacted into this sphere you see before you. Take heed. Ew. Kinda like... That's kinda nasty. So a human foot is 0.96 organic material. Keep that in mind. That means that a human is made out of like, I don't know, like 30 organic material. Ugh. Oh, here's a reployer. This is what reployers look like. They look kind of like printers, but they don't do anything. Hey, Roman. I don't hide recordings. I just have to wait for them to process all the way before they can be sent to public. Otherwise, it doesn't show the whole thing. It only shows like the last hour or two of it. So I have to wait for it to be processed before I can set it to public. Sure, I'll recycle these mimics. Let's do it. Yeah. So, you can get recycler charges for free in this room. So, what a lot of players do, and what I like to do, is to just pick up everything in this room. Wait. I guess there's a phantom up there. Just pick up everything in the room and put it in this chamber. And it takes so long. It takes so long, and it's not even remotely worth it. But jamming like everything you possibly can into this chamber, closing the door, and just watching all the physics objects freak the fuck out while they get recycled is a lot of fun. So we're just gonna jam some stuff in here, because that's good times. Even stuff that you can only carry with leverage. Getting it all to stay in here is the problem. Let's see. Also, there's like a glass floor here, and there's a phantom up there that can see me doing this, but he can't. Oh God! Ah! But the phantom can't actually get to me So he's just kind of... The Phantom's just kind of freaking out up there. It's fine. Get in there, Lamp. Yeah. Phantom's just like, damn it. This is stupid. This is really dumb, but it's so much fun to watch this happen that I really don't mind spending some time doing this. If you came here to watch a speed run of Prey, you're in the wrong place. All right, I think I've crammed enough crap in here. Oh wait, no, there's like a gate or something I can pick up over here. Yeah, here. Ugh! Go, Morgan, go! Arm strength. Yeah! Oh shit! Oh, stuff's starting to freak out. So I think I'd better close this. See if everything stays sealed in it. Is this your first time going through with the game? No. No, it is not. Alright, I have to put a recycler in here. How do I do that? Okay, now I can put that in there. There we go. God. Not even remotely worth it. But you know what? It gives us some materials to use. You really can stack everything in this room in here, and they encourage you to do it too. Which is pretty great. Here, I'm gonna get this out of the way though, because there's stuff back here that I don't think I can... Oh, there we go! Morgan can get, like, real low in there. Like, you can get teeny tiny in this game by crouching. New code is 2535 for the ballistics safe. Okay. Guess I'll keep an eye out for that. Oh, there it is. Ballistics safe. Just more materials, that's fine. Testing stuff. Sure. Lily, I was testing the recycler charge and something peculiar happened. I placed the usual source material into the chamber and set off the charge. Mixed in with the result was something I've never seen before. A purple, almost organic-looking substance. Maybe something contaminated the source material. I'm unsure how to proceed, so I've placed the unidentified material in the safe for now. Hey, look, someone accidentally recycled a mimic, and they didn't even know it. That's kind of terrifying. I've been informed you're in need of an updated recycler charge fabrication plan. It just so happens I have a spare plan in my quarters. Remind me next shift, and I'll bring it down, Dr. Thorstein. Well, hey, we got Dr. Thorstein's home key off of his body, so now when we eventually encounter his cabin, we can get in there and get that. So that's nice. I really love all of the implications that you find that mimics have been on the station for a very long time. It's great because like we saw that like one mimic becomes like 4, so like you can see how quickly the infection got out of control and spread. Like just by way of like just by way of there being so many of them. EMP grenades. Hey, it disables electric stuff. That's kind of nice. But also, EMP grenades can be used as mines. Like, you can place them on surfaces and they'll explode when stuff walks by. I think the other grenade type does that too. But, I mean, maybe they all do it, I don't know. But doing it with a recycler charge seems like a pretty bad idea. Oh, I know, Roman. So, okay. So to explain, for those of you who don't know how YouTube's system works, basically, after I finish a live stream, the video is set to unlisted, which means you can only watch it if you have the link, right? However, after I do a live stream, it is not yet processed by YouTube, so if the stream was a long one, like longer than 2 hours or so, it has to process first before it can display the whole video to me and to you. So I have to leave them unlisted until they are done processing, and then I have to manually set them to public. And I don't want to publish like 2 or 3 videos in one day, so I spaced them out. And Prey just finished processing this morning, so I didn't really have time to set it to public before doing this stream. So the Prey stream, the first part of the Prey stream is processed, but it's not set to public right now because I just didn't have time to do that. So that's how that works. It's odd that they have to do processing on a stream that was like, you know, done like a couple of days ago now, but it's fine. Hey, we're back here. How about that? The power of shortcuts. Oop. No, come on. Glue, C. Jacobs. Glue. Is there anything else down here? There's the workshop.
Calvino probably has a key card. You can locate him, or what's left of him, with the security roster.
That sounds like a good idea. But I don't actually need to do that because I think we're about to find out where he is anyway. Through the power of... Do not enter. Through the power of magical lifts.
Hello?
Hey, it's Langley. Are you, is there anything weird going on over there?
No, like what?
I don't want you to panic.
What is going on, Langley?
Not sure yet. Security's running all over the place. So, everyone's still working there?
I guess, I don't know. I've been in the lab all day, hang on. I'm looking now. I don't...
What was that?
Oh my god, I think we just lost 2 labs.
What?
I have to go.
Great. Explosions all across the station. That's always fun. That's always a good time. Oh, there it is.
That side of the lab was breached. Hard vacuum, no gravity. There's an exterior airlock in the machine shop you could use to reach him. You'll have to upgrade your suit with a propulsion system first.
I suppose this is Dr. Calvino. Well, hey, how about that? Looks like we're getting that propulsion system after all. What do you know? Oop! Don't fall into fire. That's bad. Falling into fire is a bad thing, I've heard. Why did she say I have to go in a way that sounded like she meant she had to go to the bathroom? That's a good question. It's a question I'm not sure I want an answer to. Because you never know. Maybe it's a case of both. Oh, one of those is definitely a mimic. No? Okay. Yeah, no problem, Roman. And the thing is too, like, YouTube has the option to automatically publish them when they're finished processing, but because YouTube sucks, it doesn't work half the time, and sometimes it publishes stuff in the wrong order. So I definitely try not to rely on that. Okay, there is shit everywhere in this room. I have already seen like 3 mimics running around and a turret, and there's 2 operators. So that's not good. None of this is good. I don't know what I want to do here. Can I reach this from here with the stun gun? I doubt it. No. Okay, maybe let's just be careful here. Getting stuck in physics objects is not being careful. Do you have any spare neuromods? Yes, I do, actually. I have a bunch of them. But, I'm saving them for the time being. Hey-ya! Oh my god, it's got a flamethrower. Well, that's fine. You know what? That worked out better than I could have hoped it would. For a thing that had a fucking flamethrower. In fact, how many neuromods do I have? I got 10 of them. So let's see. While we're doing this, I don't know. What do you want to do here? Dismantle lets you break down equipment into spare parts, which, I don't know. Increase recycling yield. Wrench attacks. Ah, that's pretty good. These 2 are good. Gunsmith and Lab Tech are pretty good. Maybe we'll increase the damage of our guns. I think I'll do that. I think I'm gonna prevent future C. Jacobs from having some heartache, some hard times, and I'm gonna upgrade the strength of my guns because I'm using the shotgun more now that I have some ammo for it. So, what else we got? Position. It's probably a good idea to grab this just for the utility of it. Doubles the duration of well-fed. Oh yeah, so when we eat food, you can see over there on the right, we have E for our medkits, of which I have a bunch, and then C for food, which we can just chow down on en masse to recover 5 or so health at a time. But what that does when you eat food is it gives you a bonus that regenerates your health for a little while. So that's kind of neat that they give you a bonus for that. So it's like, it's better to not eat until you're full. Like, you eat until you're almost full. Recovers more valuable organs from Typhon remains. Fabrication of neuromods. That's probably something we want. I think I'm going to grab that right now. That will be useful later. However, the more organic material I can collect right now, the better. But yeah, soon we will upgrade our hacking skill again so that I can get into level 2 rooms, I think.
Every airlock has a manual seal you'll have to disengage before you can spacewalk. While engineered as a safety measure, it's irrelevant when the enemy is already inside the station. If you do go out there, I wouldn't stray far. The Typhon may have spread to the exterior. And remember, other airlocks you find will have to be opened from the inside first. Last thing, you don't have a propulsion system for your suit yet. You'll need one to maneuver.
Creepy. I find it creepy how nonchalantly January's like, hey, by the way, there might be aliens outside. So, you know, outside is a great place to go. So airlocks in this game are kind of your fast travel system. If you have been to an area that has an airlock, you can unlock it from the inside and then go outside the station and fly around to other airlocks you've unlocked to get around the station a little faster. In theory. In practice, I have found that it's actually not all that much faster, but it is still kind of cool. What is that? I don't know what that is. Also, just a reminder, there's a bunch of mimics running around in this room, and I still have found 0 of them. I need repair 3 for that. You can't hide from me. Hiding in plain sight. Shame on you. Pathetic. You suck. Upgrade kit. Glue canister. Clive, we need to up the reload speed on the glue cannon. The actuators are slow on this thing. I don't think Clive really cares at the moment. I think Clive is a little bit preoccupied with being a Gribbly man. Yeah, the door code stuff is very convenient. It's convenient that they let you enter it in with the numpad, or you can just go bip bop if it's easier for you. Let's see. Oh, one of these is definitely a mimic. Or not. Have I ever guessed right once when I said, oh, that's definitely a mimic? Ever? Well, that didn't work. Try again. There we go. The easiest way to get rid of radioactive stuff is to just fucking recycle it. Wrench fabrication plant. I guess I'll take that. I think they also blow up if you shoot them. I think. But I don't really feel good about shooting a radioactive canister. That's probably a bad idea. Is one of these a mimic? No. There is at least one more mimic in this room right now, and I saw it go in this direction, and I don't know where it is, and it bothers me so much. It's bothering me because it's here somewhere, but I don't know where. Oh. Those grenades must have been the most stressful things to create, because just one engineering goof up, and whoops, you're a cube. Oh well. That other mimic will show. It'll show sometime. Can I think you can recycle big stuff like this, right? Yeah, you can. There you go. How about that? Okay, there's an operator here. Nope, that's the glue gun. So something that's interesting about the glue gun is that you can use glue blobs for stealth. Like, you can build up a wall of glue and then hide behind it, which will conceal you. Like, they don't seem to care about the goop. They only care about they only care about you. So what do we got? What's in here? Yeah, recycle grenades were a great idea. They are great, especially in rooms that have like a ton of physics objects in them. Like this. If I threw one in here, let's. Well, no, it wouldn't be worth it. But like, it is like in rooms that have a ton of physics objects in a really small space, it is usually really worth it. It is usually really worth it to chuck one. They don't care about the gloop. They only care about the yoop. Psi-hypos and Neuromod. Typhon lures. Hey, it's our final kind of grenade. I think it's the last one anyway. Ah! And it's alive! Typhon lures are empty magazines from Metal Gear Solid. We can chuck them and then the Typhon will go and attack them. Which is pretty funny. I like that it says observe Typhon from a safe distance. As if you would ever be like, just kind of hanging around like, yes, there's a Typhon. My cool friend, the Typhon. The Starbender Cycle, Book 2. My enemy's enemy's enemy. Ahem. As the Mordrax Scream Flare crumpled to the ground in front of her, Mercy flexed her fingers. They ached from all the choking. Trevor rounded the corner behind her, phase pistol still smoking, the cries of the Mordrax hot on his heels. Mercy grunted. I don't get it, Trevor. Why did you spring me from this kill prison? I've tried to off you like 7 times. Trevor replied between blasts of his pistol, because you're the only one who's come close to killing me. Another blast. And you're the only one I can trust. We're going to steal the Starbender prism out from under Prince Argon's nose. Mercy could only smirk. Her fingers were feeling better already. Time Knife this is not. But you know what? It's close enough to Time Knife. Oh right, yeah, blue fire is too hot for glue. You have to get rid of the source first. Hopefully we encounter more of that. That's pretty great. I love like cheesy in-universe writing. Fucking Slash Me looks at the lusty Argonian maid. Oliver Maxwell says, God, I'm a writer IRL, and every time I read stuff like this, I'm all, is this what it's like reading my stuff? I know how you feel. Oh. Materials. Can I get up here? Whoop, nope. Whoop. I bet I can climb up here and get to the very, very tippy top. Yeah, look at that. There's a bolt caster. How about that? Clive was here. Clive was here. Now he's over there. Clive used to be here. So what do we got over in this direction? Up. We'll read all this in a second. Because right here is the propulsion system fabrication plan we were looking for. Good musical cue in this area. And now we have it! The double jump! Well, I guess it's more of a slow fall. Maybe we'll see a double jump later. It's really useful. This slow fall thing is super good. The propulsion system is like, it's mind-blowing how farther, like how much farther we can go now. Like, oh god, it's great. Perhaps a glide, yeah. So, warning, radiation. Mary, As I'm sure you might have noticed, there's been an issue with one of the tanks near the supply closet, and it's now causing a bit of radiation. Please stay clear and spread the word until I can get what I need to clean this up. It's causing a bit of radiation. Just don't walk near the radiation and it'll be fine. You know radiation and how it, like, forms a small sphere of influence and doesn't expand outward? Astroglide? No. Hey, Mary. Gary Snow here. I work in crew services. I heard some scuttlebutt about a new dart gun you guys worked up. Possibly something about an assassin-style game in the tree house. The tree place. The place with the greenery. And the crew quarters. I want in. Thanks, Gary. How do you pronounce that word? Is it arboretum or arboretum? Or arboretum? Or is it Far Harbor? That doesn't help me. No, the problem is not with the syllables. The problem is which syllable you put the emphasis on. I don't know which syllable to put the emphasis on. Is it tum? Is it arboretum? Okay, it is the okay, all right. Arboretum. Emphasis is on the E. Aurora Boreatum. Okay, cool. Alright, well I've learned something today. Hey, look! It's the fabrication plan for the bolt caster. Noise reduction on trigger action. Still a bit too clacky for my tastes. Decreased weight while retaining structural stability. No more barrel splintering. Finalized name to the Huntress Bolt Caster. Rejected Clive's suggestion of Pain Thrower and Franklin's Excruciator. That's pretty good. I like all of those names. Ammo for the Bolt Caster. Increased accuracy of the bolts. Reworked lattice structure on the foam so it's less likely to crumble in your hands. Attempts at reducing impact noise are still fruitless. Integrated Clive's changes to FlexiFoam formula. I like that this is what they were doing. This is what they do with their spare time in the workshop labs. They don't have anything better to do, so it's like, fuck it. Let's make a silly crossbow thing, and we'll fire it at our coworkers. TranStar Uniform Guide. Your TranStar uniform has been designed for your safety, comfort, and to facilitate your work. The uniform must be worn at all times while on board the station. While every effort has been made to make Talos a comfortable and safe place to work, there's always the chance of an accident or hazard. Departmental assignments can be determined by uniform style and color. Brown and black, corporate and administrative. Green and white, science and technology. Orange, engineering and maintenance. Blue and black is security. Okay then. Well, that's kind of neat. Kind of neat that they have a dress code, I guess. You know, honestly, you probably would need a dress code in space. Like, you probably don't want to be wearing flip-flops on a space station. That's probably a bad idea. Hey, Clive. Sorry for the bolts all over the machine shop. It's really the only place I can try out the new gun. I think it's coming along rather nicely. Still want to help? I've already recruited Mary. Don't sweat it. When the cat's away and all that. I think I have a few ideas. I'll draw something up and send it to you and Mary. Man, they all got in on this Huntress Boltcaster thing. And you know what? It's one of the more useful tools we have in our arsenal. So you know what? I'm glad they did. The satellite presently in the repair bay of the machine shop is still scheduled to be decommissioned. However, Dr. Kelstrup has requested that we remove the psychotronic transistor elements and install them in the new satellite. I don't know what they do, so don't bother asking. Just get it done ASAP. Okay, well I guess that's what that thing is down there. We don't have a way to open that right now because I don't have the proper repairs for it. But oh well. Maybe we'll get those some other time. Here, let's test out our new propulsion system. Huh! Easy peasy. Huh! Hey Collins, bro. No, it's not my first time through the game. We're having a lot of fun though, and there are some people who are watching this for the first time, I assume. Are there people who are watching this for the first time here? Because I know there were on the first stream. There were some people who said that they, stuff like, I wanted to play the game but it's too scary, and all that kind of stuff. But hey, look, now we can pretty much avoid as much fall damage as we want. Like, we can't fall from super high heights because we're going to run out of fuel before we stop being at terminal velocity if we fall from too high. But now we can survive, like, pretty high falls. Some people have not seen it before, yeah. Cool. The Huntress is ready. Okay, guys. I think it's ready to go now. I've dubbed it the Huntress Boltcaster. Da-da-da-da. Clive, I love your idea for capacitive tips on the bolts. Send me a technical spec, and I'll incorporate it into the ammo fabrication plan. Those tips will activate any touchscreen they hit. I've gathered a lot of trash for feeding the fabricators, so we can make some of these after work and try them out. Hey, how about that? God, the idea of getting the Huntress Boltcaster as a reward for a quest for the ultimate weapon is so good. Like, just the name of the Huntress Boltcaster is like, it just sounds so dangerous. Have you looked into the operator dispenser logs and the missing parts? Every operator on the station needs to be accounted for. I'll bring it up with Alex next. This is from Danielle Show, who is another one of the people that was getting interviewed by the shitty therapist guy. She was very upset. Please do. It's not my responsibility, it's Morgan's. Oh. We weren't doing our job. Great. Dr. Thorstein, I checked the Neuromod stamps and the lattices in the fabricator, and both check out. There's no obvious failure in the components. I may need to disassemble the machine. It's possible there's something in the specs Igwe is using that's causing the failure rate. Hard to believe. Igwe's pretty thorough, but we all make mistakes. I'll keep working at it. Maybe there was something specific about that batch. Weren't there a few scrambled ones in the last cycle too? Very strange. Perhaps there are some bootleg neuromods going around. Or maybe there are mimic neuromods. I don't know which is worse. Clive's work journal. Preliminary tests with an increased spring constant are proving promising, but it's tricky getting fabricators to make them stiff enough but not brittle. Another option is scavenging cargo brought up from Earth. Thorstein's assistant has an eagle eye, though. Dear Clive's diary, he's just trying to impress Mary by coming up with an improvement to her toy gun design. Even if he was smart enough to improve on her work, she'd never give him the time of day. I'm well on my way to figuring out how to increase the range, and stay the hell out of my journal, Franklin. Oh, that's cute. There's definitely an email somewhere in the game that specifically talks about the weird purple stuff in the fabricator. We found it, didn't we? Or no, the one we found was for weird purple stuff in a recycler charge. Right. That is different. God. That almost fell on my head. Conveyor controls. Fuck yeah, move that cargo. Why not? It's super broken. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. God. Hey, get back here. It was trying to go in a vent? They can open vents? What the fuck? How did it even do that? You don't even have arms. It doesn't even have arms. Oh shit, where'd the rest of them go? Oh shit. Oh, see, this is bad, because now there's a bunch of mimics in this room. Again. Does this have the poltergeist acting like they do in Moon Crash? I don't know how they act in Moon Crash. I don't own it. Well, I guess I'll just leave those other mimics to their work. Because, there's not really much I can do here. They can have run of the place. It's fine. I was leaving anyway. We got what we came here for. But actually, we're not going back just yet. Right now, we're going outside. Because we have to find Dr. Calvino's body. Oh boy. Talos 1 orbits the moon some 385,000 kilometers away from Earth. At 832 meters long, the Talos 1 research facility is the largest known structure in space. Built by, people. How about that? We're learning facts about Talos 1 here. We're learning so much. I know I'm learning a lot. Welcome to space, everybody. Welcome to space. So this is space. It's terrifying. And there's a lot of weird, like, groaning sounds out here in space. Look, there's an operator flying around out here. So yeah, this is space. It's quite horrible, and I hate it. Not because it's bad, in fact it's quite good, but it's just like, it's scary is what it is. This is so frightening. Having this extra dimension of movement and being able to go wherever the hell we want is utterly bewildering. It's incredible. It's amazing. It's fantastic and wonderful and all those things I said this game was on the last stream. Prey is a really good video game. And yeah, we can, this person's name is Charisma. And yeah, we can go wherever the hell we want. You want to fly all the way out into space? We can do it. Here, let's go over to this TranStar billboard. Let's just go over to this fucking billboard over here. There probably won't be anything over here, but we can go over here. Oh, there actually is a corpse over here. But yeah, see these metal rings on the end of the station? These metal rings are about as far as you can go before you start taking radiation damage and die. And you can go way out here. Later on, we will need to go even farther out than this. Like, we will need to start flying towards the Earth in order to get to a certain thing that's out here in space. What do we got here? There's a body out here. Emmanuel Mendez. What do you got for me, Emmanuel Mendez? He had a chipset. Hey! What else? What's he got? Resistance to radiation. That's nice. We'll put that on, sure. We've got a bunch of slots. But yeah, what's he doing out here? What are you doing out here, Emmanuel Mendez? No, we can't fly all the way back to Earth. What's he doing? Hey. There we go. The upload was interrupted. Okay. What did I just do? Oh. Oh my. Huh. Well, that's not good. Emmanuel Mendez. Thanks for the heads up, I guess. None of that is good news. Is anybody else short of breath right now? I know I am. So this is the entirety of Talos 1 here, represented in a sort of miniaturized scale. It's a little bit smaller, just so that you can get around faster. But, here, we can fucking... You want to go all the way up? Here, let's go all the way up to the top. Fuck, why not? Yeah, there's a little side story, a couple of emails, and I think a transcribe about that guy and him trying to let people know that, yes, indeed, apparently the escape pods are non-functional, which isn't great. That's not great. So there's not much up here right now, but I don't want to go too far because I'm not very well equipped for messing around in most of these areas yet. Like we can go anywhere outside the station. Like because I haven't unlocked any of these other airlocks, we can't go to like the shuttle bay and all that stuff. But we can go to wherever the hell we want here outside the station. It's interesting though. A lot of stuff that spawns out here in space is tied to your plot progression because obviously the further you go along in the game, the more stuff happens in other parts of the station. So as we get further in the game, out here in space, things will get a little bit more populated with crap. But for now, maybe let's just get back on track, why don't we? That's true. Having non-functional escape pods is probably a bad thing. You probably want to have functional escape pods on your space station. Okay, Dr. Calvino. Let's retrieve your corpse. Also, your flashlight projects pretty far out in space, which is nice. Because when Talos 1 is on... When the part of the station you're going to isn't facing the sun, it's like completely in shadow, which makes it way harder to see, obviously. So let's see. Can we close the breach here? No, we need repair 2 for that. Well, there's Dr. Calvino. The Beams and Waves lab. And some horrible, horrible sounds from the other side of that door. Great. That's wonderful. What do you got for us, Dr. Calvino? What's up, buddy?
You found him. Not surprising. Well done.
Thanks, January.
This is Dr. Calvino.
What's up?
I'm feeling ill, not myself today. I think I won't be in for my shift at all.
Okay. Do you still want me to finish this array? I fabricated a shit ton of glass.
Array? I don't recall.
You asked me to set up a new array.
You must have misunderstood. Are you... Honestly, I prefer if you left my experiments alone in my absence.
Well, look, I have a message you left me. Seriously, I would not have made all of this if you hadn't...
No, of course. I remember now. Let's just, for the time being, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
Let's talk about it tomorrow.
Interesting. So did we pick up 2 transcribes? Is that the message for the one I just picked up? I think it is. Oh yeah, Dr. Calvino's memory problem's getting the best of him. Bummer. But on the bright side, we have the key to his office now, so that's nice. we're going to be coming back to space, obviously. So we'll get our chance to do stuff like opening that safe, because you can see it marked. It marks any hull breaches that you explore the inside of on your map, so that you can come back to them later without getting lost, which is nice. There's a lot of consideration given to the fact that the player's going to be spending a lot of fucking time out in space. It's really cool. Now let's get back in there, shall we? The transcribed playback system in this game is infuriating. It is, yes. It's quite it's quite obnoxious sometimes. I wish there was an option to make them autoplay when you pick them up, but there's not. I both appreciate and hate the little thruster, the little thruster noises that play when you move your camera. Yeah, so it's... Oh, I think that mimic just warped back to its normal spot. No? Okay. Never mind then, I guess. Yeah, the thruster noises can get kind of, maybe not obnoxious. Maybe obnoxious is the wrong word, but they can get kind of annoying. Just clips right through that box, that's fine. Accidental speedrun tech. Alright, Dr. Calvino. What do you got for us? There's a med kit back there. Get those crates out of the way. Fuck you, crates. What have crates ever done to me? What have crates ever done to me? Or for me? Don't ever get a handy from a crate. It's not great. Is there an option to turn on the lights in here? That would be nice. I very much would like to turn on the lights in here. Dr. Calvino's Tumblr. I didn't know he had a blog. Okay. Read wire. Are you going full human mods or are you using alien mods? What alien mods? We don't have any of those unlocked yet. But no, I'm not doing a full human playthrough, cuz that's boring for a stream. It's not boring. Oh. Ugh. Gross. It's not boring when you're just playing by yourself. In fact, it makes a pretty interesting set of limitations for a playthrough of the game. But when you're but when I'm doing a stream, I want to show off like everything the game has to offer. Combat focus is open from the beginning, but combat focus is different than the other kinds of upgrades we are going to get. Combat focus it uses psi energy, but it's not a specific sub-genre of neuromod that we will soon unlock. There was a mimic ability in the trailer, so the existence of alien mods isn't a surprise. I know, I was just giving him shit. This game had a lot of marketing pushing. It had a lot of marketing pushing for the fact that you could turn into a coffee cup. That's like the idea of you being able to turn into a fucking coffee cup became like the poster for this game. To the point where The Evil Within 2 has a collectible coffee cup that is supposedly a mimic. Like, The Evil Within 2 has a lot of references to Bethesda games and that you can pick up, and one of those is a coffee cup from this game. But yeah, I don't really want to take combat focus yet. Maybe later, when we start fighting more enemies at once. There's a metaphor here, you know. Typically, the objective of control theory is to monitor the output of a system and compare it with the desired output. No, wait, I put the wrong emphasis there. The desired output. The desired output. The reference signal. The difference between the actual and desired outputs, the error signal, is applied as feedback to the input of the system to bring the actual output closer to the reference. Good control systems and good engineers learn from the past. I guess I kind of know what that means. Sure. I guess. But yeah, no, combat focus is really fucking good, so I am going to, I have been and I am going to continue intentionally avoiding taking it for the time being. Mary, this is Dr. Calvino. I require you to fabricate a travel mug that weighs exactly 170 grams, empty. My feeble hands need a lightweight container for my office, or for my coffee. Don't put your office in a container. I'll be sure to put in a good word to Dr. Thorstein for your assistance. Okay, I'll get right on that. Hey, custom travel mug. How about that? Clive, this is Dr. Calvino. I need you to modify a scale so that when it reads 170 grams, it sends an on-off signal. Please let me know when it's ready. Sure. Lorenzo, I've had a look at the specs you sent me. I see a few problems. I didn't realize you'd offloaded so much of the processing and storage. What if someone took a wrench to the main server? The whole system goes down. Anyway, come by when you get a chance and we'll go over the details. I have a few suggestions if you're amenable. It's interesting reading about the development in universe of the Looking Glass technology, because the Looking Glass stuff is super cool and interesting, and it's nice that they backed it up with science, video game science and stuff. Power that shit up. But yeah, combat focus counts as a human ability. God damn it, Collins, bro. Here's a tip for the whole no spoilers thing. If what you're about to say has the word ending in it, maybe you shouldn't fucking say it. It's okay. Go for it. Oh. Go for it. Oh. Check those servers. Okay. Oh ho. Yeah.
Nice work, Morgan. The Looking Glass screens are online again. Head back to your office as soon as you can. It's important you hear the rest of your message. I'll meet you there.
Okay, Looking Glass server's back online. Fuck you, Alex. Here. Let's put the tumbler over on the scale here. Wait, did I just get a new transcribe? Oh no. Oh shit. Right, yeah. Here, can I stop playing that? Is there a button to stop playing this so we don't have to listen to it again? No, doesn't look like there is. Piss. So this is a bug with the game where the game will tell you after an objective updates that you have an audio log ready, even though I don't. So that kind of sucks.
I will be a little late for my shift tomorrow.
They never fixed this bug, and it's really annoying. But oh well. Hey look, we did it. We solved the puzzle.
The old one is garbage. Get what you need from the machine shop. And if Clive is being an ass,
oh, actually, this
just
one is
take it
new.
from the supply closet when he's not looking. We're not
How about that?
supposed to know the code, but I'm sending it to you anyway.
There you go. Okay, so that one was new, but it did it earlier. When I was wondering about the repeat log when we were out in space, that's what that was. It was the game telling me about an audio log that I had already listened to because of a bug where if you're listening to an audio log while an objective updates, it'll just break to absolute shit and then not fix itself ever. So that's great. Hey, Afrosipio. Welcome. Welcome to Prey. So this should be fixed now, right? So now we can watch these. Yeah. What you got for us, Doc?
It's running?
Light-field capture looks a little hot.
Where's the photometer? The handheld. Did you take it?
No,
Ah, yesterday we had 2, now I can't find 1.
we've only ever had one.
Nonsense.
I
Oh.
guess you forgot.
Yesterday we had 2 and now we have 0, huh? Uh-oh. That's not great.
You're leaving?
I thought we were done.
Ah, just turn it off then.
I feel like you're upset with me.
No, I suppose it's late after all. Go, sleep.
What about you?
What about me? Yeah, don't concern yourself. I'll finish.
Right. I guess I'll see you later then.
Yeah, you guess.
What?
You're always saying,
Ooh.
I guess. That worked, I guess. I'll see you later, I guess. You're a scientist. Stop guessing. No. Or be quiet. Yeah, that's all.
Good night, Dr. Calvino.
Ja rompiskatole.
Damn. What's he looking at here? Diagnostic tool. Oh, where's he going? Oh ho! Secrety secrets, huh, Doc? What's he doing back there? Got himself some chemicals. All right then. Well, hey, look, that's another way to know to use the tumbler on the thing. Yeah, guessing is a pretty important part of science, I think. Like I get what he's saying, but sometimes saying I guess is kind of what you want to do. Like sometimes it's important to say I guess. But I get why he would be annoyed. Well, all right then. Well, that's that over with. We have a little bit more to explore here. Because our dear friend Clive is probably still running around, I believe. I think he's down there somewhere. We have not explored the theater yet. The demonstration theater. Because we had a guy over here. Alright, Clive. Your time has come. Hey. Oh yeah, this is the briefcase that I think it was Thaddeus York, is that guy? That he was carrying. Had a neuromod in it. Oh my goodness. God. Ah! Oh! Oh, this is bad. Okay, alright. Don't turn around. Don't turn around, Clive. Don't turn around. I'm gonna shoot you in the butt. Yeah! Take that, Clive. Whew! Oh ho! Seems someone's getting a little bored down here. Yeah. Well, I've done my part. Well, that went pretty well. That was a successful attack on Clive. How do you know it's Clive? It said his name on the health bar. But also, when we were running around here before, I zoomed in on him, and so when you zoom in with your scope, it'll mark the names of named NPCs and also named phantoms on your radar. So in the corner, it pointed to Clive's name with the red arrow, because that's who he was. Recycle that one bolt caster. That's a good idea, actually. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. That's a good idea. Just take this. Put this down here. There we go. And now I can put all my junk in there. I can put my junk in this trunk. Yeah! Cubes! Thank goodness for cubes. I suppose I'm wondering how the character would know who it is. That's a better question, actually. I think that part, how Morgan is able to identify them, is just a gameplay mechanic. You're right though. That is a good question. What do we got? Beam shielding. Reduces damage taken from laser attacks. Okay, sure. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool that they let you take the ammo from guns and stuff that are sitting on the ground and then recycle the gun itself, which is, it's kind of neat. Don't put your junk in a trunk. Do not recycle your junk. Don't do it. So what's going on, Thaddeus York? Where were you going?
Dr. Thorstein, where are you? Machine shop. I was just... I heard an explosion.
Forget that. Grab whatever you can and get to my office. We're evacuating.
What? What should I...
Neuromods, exotic material. Just hurry. Meet me in my office.
Yes, sir.
And bring a glue gun.
Oh. Well, there you go. I guess he never made it. And I guess in the end it didn't really matter, because Dr. Thorstein was turned into a phantom anyway by the time we got there. Recycle the glue gun. You're right. Pretty much anything that's on the floor, I can just pick it up. Like, it's such a thing that I haven't even thought of, that like I just haven't given any consideration to it before. It's just not even, it just doesn't even occur to me when I'm looking at a gun and stuff on the floor that I can recycle it. Because, like, this is the only video game I've ever played where you can just take excess guns and do shit with them. Like, that's not something you see very often. So it's just not an instinctual thing for me. But alright, that does it for, that does it for the workshop. I like this area. This area... Oh. We're not done yet. Huh. Oh shit. Oh shit. He saw me. What's he doing? Okay, we're good. What is going on with my shotgun? Oh, okay. It's just taking its sweet time. God. Oh, nice. Oh my god. This phantom is the strongest. Okay. That worked. Haven't you ever played a game where you can sell extra equipment? Not really, no. I haven't. Because it's like, I guess I just don't play this kind of game very often. So like, this kind of game just isn't, that kind of stuff just doesn't occur to me. Yeah, he's not the strongest anymore. Okay, my guns are having a hard time appearing here. This is... I don't know what's going on here, but they're having trouble. fine. Oh shit. Right. So every time you make plot progress, more enemies spawn, so you gotta be careful. Wonder how long stun... Oh! Oh wow, the stun gun lasts for quite some time on them, actually. That's really good. As time passes, more phantoms and enemies will appear, so you have to be careful. You have to be careful when you accomplish an objective, because you might turn around and there might be more enemies in the room you just left. Have you played through Prey before? Yes, I have. A couple of times. In various types of gameplay. But yeah, we could have gotten into the beam laboratory. Excuse me. Stretching. We could have gotten into the beam laboratory if I had fixed a leak, but I don't have repair 2. I think you needed, so I couldn't do that. What up, fellow volunteers? Yeah, Ted Anderson knows. Ted Anderson's he's part of the party now. part of the mimic party. That's the thing. You're all just mimics based on one person. So anyway, hey, because we pretty much cleared this area out the first time we came through here, we don't need to do it again. Pretty much everything that we could have found in this area has been found by us at this point. Later there will be more, but we can just go on back to our office actually, which is it's kind of neat that like the exploration that I've done keeps me from having to explore later. Not that it's that much of a chore to explore around. Like the exploration in this game is quite fun, but it's just interesting that you can either take a little bit more time when you have less tools, or wait until you have more tools and spend a little bit of time exploring, split the difference a little bit. So I have an extra wrench I can stick in here.
Good morning, Talos. All personnel should report to their workstation.
Why does the wrench look like it got put in a pretzel maker? I don't know why the wrench looks like this. I don't know why the wrench has that weird twist in the middle. Like, is that a real thing? Do like real wrenches have that? I don't really need any of this right now. Oh yeah, I broke the looking glass screen when I was breaking out of here. Forgot about that. Thankfully Morgan's office has the Morgan's office has a looking glass repair button in it somewhere. All right, so what can I put in here? I still don't really. Whoa, my God! So, the game doesn't like that. Game's not a fan of me doing that. Holy shit. Green tea. We can put this beer in here. I'm not gonna need. I will need the beer eventually, but I'm not gonna need it for a long time. They haven't patched that. Oh, is that a long-standing issue? I don't really need to carry around 7 bourbons. Yeah, I think we're good. Mostly, I just wanted to deposit my alcohol. I'm gonna keep the alcohol. Joe Public is correct. It probably would behoove me to recycle the alcohol, but I don't really have anything that I want to craft with it right now anyway, so I don't really need to. We're just keeping it safe for later. Fix my looking glass here, and now let's get this plot show on the road. Where were we?
You're not going to like what I have to say next. You have to destroy Talos 1. The research, the Typhon, nothing can survive. Including you. I know how it sounds, but you've seen what those creatures can do. They're a part of you now. If even one cell gets back to Earth, we're lost. I'm sorry. I wish there was another way. January can walk you through activating the self-destruct mechanism. Alex will try to stop you. He's allergic to failure. Too proud to go back to Mom and Dad with his tail between his legs. So, it's up to you now. Good luck. Told you wouldn't like it.
It's a bummer, but I'm fine with it. And yes, D-Ban, I did on the last stream. Well, I suppose now we have our goal. Blow this popsicle stand. Oh, hi there.
Hello, Morgan. I'm January 2035. I'm an operator. There are many operators aboard Talos 1, but none of them are like me.
I see. Tell me about yourself, January.
Over here.
Tell me about your duct tape.
I'm your plan B. My first task was to free you from the simulation. Second task was to make sure you saw your video. Those are done. Interesting. New directives are now available to me. The self-destruct protocol for Talos 1 is activated by 2 arming keys. Your brother has the first. You had the second. Alex destroyed your arming key, but you hid a fabrication plan for a new one in deep storage. That's where you'll need to go next. We can worry about getting Alex's key afterwards. The Typhon are spreading fast, Morgan. You'll be racing against them. And your brother. This key card will grant you access to the main lift and all the labs.
There's a key card. Ah! Just kind of shat that out onto the desk. How rude. Clean up after yourself.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fix the lift from here. There's another route through the psychotronics lab. Morgan, that lab is where the Typhon broke containment. Please be careful. Next
You got it.
You asked me to provide you with more neuromods, which I've done. Good luck, Morgan.
Why,
You
thank
designed
you.
me to assist you. I have more instructions, but I can't access them.
Oh, hold that thought. Game just pulled up my map.
Until you've recovered both arming keys. Every neuromod takes a snapshot of your brain and models what it would look like if you learned something new. Then it makes those changes. Billions of connections, remapped in a matter of minutes. All made possible by our friends from outer space.
Yep.
I have your voice. It's a tactic to ease your natural suspicion. I'm sure you realize this. I mention it so that you'll know I'm earnest.
Well, that's very kind of you, January. All right, then. We got a general access keycard. Oh. Someone's having fun down there. Oh, no, the turret. That fucking thing just broke the turret. What a jerk. Anyway, we have a general access keycard now. So now we can access the rest of this area, which we could not do before because plot stuff was locking it off. But now we can go up here, I think, and we can get in here. But there actually is an alternate way to get in here. You can break the glass and then jump up from down there. I don't actually remember what else the general access keycard unlocks for you in this area, but I guess we'll give it one more look around just to see. Just for fun. God! You are a little bastard. It jumped right at my face. Oh, God, that's horrible. Oh, but yeah, this is the back way into our office. This is where I went after Alex shut down the looking glass in the last stream. But we couldn't get out there because I didn't have the key card. But now I do. What kind of powers am I going for? I don't know yet. I guess we'll find out as we go. Neuromods are going to become a little bit rarer as we go, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit more stingy with them pretty soon. But for now, we can spend them on pretty much whatever we like. So I'm saving them pretty much until I need them. And then spending them. So where'd that guy go? Where's that Gribbly boy? Oh, he's all the way down there. He's going on quite a journey. See if we can get a drop on him. Hey, you! Christ! Oh, he's different. He is a different boy. He's purple. This is a purple man. Oh! That didn't even hit me. That did not even hit me. Is he dead? Yes, he is. Okay. You saw that. That did not physically touch me. And yet the game was still like, fuck you, it did. We're good. So here's something fun. We actually could have gotten in here earlier if we had picked up the bolt caster. You can see the door override in here. So if we broke this glass, we could pull out the bolt caster and open it that way instead of using the key card. However, I think even if you do that, you can't get into Psychotronics because, yeah, you need the general access key card to do that. So Psychotronics is one of the few areas that is actually gated by plot progress, because Psychotronics is how we are going to access pretty much the entire rest of the facility. So it's probably for the best that they don't let you go there instantly right away. Elias. Hey, it's Elias Black again. Elias, you left your character sheet on the printer. Don't forget we moved the game to the rec center and crew facilities, and it's an hour later than usual. Do us a favor and take a happy pill before showing up. Jesus. Turns out Yuri Kimura is like everyone else. I'll tell you over lunch. Oh, this one's from Dimitri Bowser. You remember there was a little conspiracy going on with Yuri Kimura stealing the neuromods. So I guess we have the full story now. Yuri was stealing the neuromods, and Elias tried to blackmail her or him. I don't know, one of those. Maybe him. I guess I don't think they've ever specified if Yuri was male or female. Either way, doesn't matter. Elias tried to blackmail Yuri into not reporting him or her to security, and instead brought in Dimitri Bowser, who was killed by a mimic. Interesting. I suppose Dimitri's the one that brought this whole thing on in the first place. Well, I suppose let's head to Psychotronics, because it's only been about 2 hours. Although I think I'm gonna cut the stream short today because I'm going to be working on Bloodborne. I said I would update Bloodborne yesterday, but I didn't because I did that Max Payne stream instead, and I do not regret that because that stream was fun. But I'm gonna cut the stream a little bit short today, and I'm gonna work on Bloodborne this afternoon, and hopefully it'll be done tonight. We're going to the DLC today. So, all right, everybody, that's gonna do it for Prey today. I really appreciate you joining me for this. This game is a lot of fun. This game is always a really good time. Here, for those of you that have stuck around, is... Wait for it. I don't know. How do I make an invite? How do I make an invite? Can I go to here? Let's bring up the Discord. For those of you that weren't here at the start of the stream, I ended up making the Discord for talking amongst yourselves and me about this stuff. How do I make... Maybe it's server settings. Invites. No. That's just active invite links. How do I make a global invite? No, not that one, Baselet. Get rid of that one. You gotta get rid of that one. I want to make a permanent one, but I don't know how. Like, I need to make one that won't ever expire. Like, specifically from me, because I need to put that in I need to put that on the website somewhere. Does anybody know how to do that? Here, I'm just gonna look that up real quick. Permanent invite. If you click the link on Instant Invite and go to Advanced Settings, you can change the expire time to never. So if I go to... No. Hold on. I'll figure this out. Just a second. Just so that I don't show off any account details. Invites. Aha! Create an invite. Edit invite link. Okay, I got it. We're good. There you go. Click on that link. That is the permanent link to the C. Jacobs Discord. So now you can join on in, and you can come hang out, and you can read the rules, and then you can chit chat. So, all right, everybody, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you all very much for hanging out for Prey today, and I will speak to some of you, most of you perhaps, on the Discord server. Bye, everybody.